Think you're aware of your surroundings? Most people are actually phone zombies walking through the city with a digital bag over their heads. For this episode, I'm breaking down the 7 deadly mistakes you're making with your situational awareness and the simple, no-paranoia fixes to keep you and your family safe. From routine blindness to trusting that gut, feeling, let's turn your intuition into your greatest tactical advantage. Security isn't a luxury, it's a strategy. Welcome to Prepping for the Urban Woman, where I empower you to take command over your future. I'm Lynn Jordan, the Urban Lady Prepper. From solo or partner living to managing a household in a crisis, I provide the roadmap for practical, urban-focused emergency readiness. While I specialize in the female perspective, the mission is universal: total preparedness for everyone. Let's dive in. If you hear a little bit of an echo or detect a hint of moving day exhaustion in my voice, it's because I've been neck deep in boxes, digital files, coffee. I'm still not settled back in New York just yet, and I'm currently moving everything over to the new website, launching my brand new ebook, and getting the Substack community up and running all at once. It's a lot, but it's so worth it to create this space for us. But today, we're talking about situational awareness, which ultimately is the foundation of everything I teach. I believe the best way to win a fight is not to be there in the first place, and situational awareness is your ticket to being or getting somewhere else when things go sideways. But here's the thing. Even the most prepared women, the most vigilant single moms, and the most street-smart solo travelers make mistakes. I've made them too. We're going to walk through 7 common mistakes you're probably making with your situational awareness, and, more importantly, how to fix them without feeling like you need to live in a state of constant paranoia. This is about fearless urban preparedness, not living in fear. Mistake number 1 is the phone zombie syndrome. We have to start here because it's the number 1 obstacle to staying safe in a city. I call it the phone zombie syndrome. We've all seen it. Someone walking down a busy street, chin tucked to their chest, eyes locked on a screen, thumbs flying. The mistake here is thinking you can multitask. Research shows that the human brain cannot actually perform 2 conscious tasks simultaneously. And also, going back to a task after an interruption can take up to 20 minutes. When you're looking at your phone, you aren't just losing your sight, you're losing your hearing and your mental processing power. You are essentially walking through a city with a bag over your head. The fix is the door-to-door phone rule. Your phone stays in your bag or pocket from the moment you leave a secure building until you enter another one. If you're walking from the subway to your apartment, that phone is put away. If you absolutely have to check a map or answer a text, stop. Back your shoulders against a wall so no one can come up behind you. Finish your business, put the phone back, and then start moving again. Be present in the transition. Mistake number 2 is ignoring the feeling. As women, we're often socialized to be polite. We don't want to seem judgmental or rude. The mistake is dismissing that weird internal prickle, the one that happens when you step into an elevator with someone and every hair on your arm stands up, as just being silly or overreacting. Your intuition is actually your subconscious processing thousands of tiny data points that your conscious mind hasn't caught yet. Maybe it's the way someone is standing, or a scent, or a break in a normal pattern. The fix is to give yourself radical permission to be rude. If the elevator feels wrong, don't get in. If someone is following too closely on the sidewalk, cross the street and look them right in the eye. You don't owe anyone your personal space or your comfort. If you want to dive deeper into how to handle these solo living challenges, I'll include the link to my episode, Beyond Your Door, Practical Strategies for Everyday Safety, in the description. Mistake number 3 is routine blindness. Routine is the enemy of awareness. When you walk the same path to the park with your kids every single day, or take the same commute to the office, your brain switches to autopilot. This is called complacency or routine blindness. You stop seeing what is actually there and start seeing what your brain expects to be there. It's essential to understand the importance of this. The mistake is that you fail to establish a baseline. A baseline is simply what normal looks like for a specific environment. If you don't know what normal is, you won't recognize an anomaly. The fix: play the one new thing game. Every time you walk your usual route, challenge yourself and your kids to find one thing that is different. Is there a new car parked on the corner? Is a shop window broken? Is the regular crossing guard missing? By actively looking for changes, you force your brain out of autopilot and back into what we call condition yellow, a state of relaxed alertness. Now, my podcasts and articles are all about helping you be better prepared for life out in these streets. If this information is making you realize you have some habits you need to revisit, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. These help support my work and push my information further into the algorithm for others to find. Thanks. To continue, mistake number 4, tunnel vision, the task fixation trap. This one hits single moms especially hard. You're at the grocery store. You've got a toddler in the cart who's currently trying to launch a box of cereal into orbit, and you're frantically scanning the shelf for the right brand of pasta. You're completely focused on that one task. The mistake: narrowing your perception to a single geographic area or task. When you have tunnel vision, you miss the person who's been following you through the last 3 aisles, or the fact that the store's atmosphere has suddenly changed because of an incident near the entrance. Now, I'm not going to leave myself out of this because I am famously guilty of focusing so hard on something I'm doing that when interrupted, it completely shocks me into awareness. So this is something that some of us will have to work on harder than others, especially my neurodivergent folks who have a tendency to hyperfixate. The fix: use the 360-degree scan and the pause at transitions technique. Every time you move from one section of a store to another, or from your car to the sidewalk, take 3 seconds to look around. Look behind you. Look at the people, not just the products. It takes 3 seconds to break tunnel vision and regain the big picture. Mistake number 5, confirmation bias, the "it's probably nothing" trap. Confirmation bias is when we unconsciously filter new information to match our preconceived expectations. If you hear a loud bang in your city, your brain likely tells you, "Oh, that was just a car backfiring." Why? Because you don't expect or want to hear a gunshot. Your brain picks the most likely normal explanation. The mistake is that you see or hear only what you expect to see or hear. This can lead to a deadly delay in reaction time during an actual emergency. The fix is to actively question your assumptions. Instead of saying, "That's probably nothing," ask yourself, "What if it isn't?" I call this the baseline plus anomaly equals decision equation. If the baseline is a quiet afternoon and the anomaly is a loud bang followed by people running, the decision is to move now. Don't wait for a second or third indicator to confirm what you're seeing. If it feels wrong, go with it. Move. Mistake number 6, rushing to judgment. This is the opposite of the "it's nothing" trap. Sometimes the pressure of a fast-paced urban environment makes us feel like we have to act instantly, which can lead to mistakes in judgment. The mistake: making snap decisions based on incomplete information because you feel rushed. Maybe you see a crowd gathering and you run toward it thinking someone needs help, when in reality, you're running into a dangerous situation. The fix: slow down. Unless there's an immediate life-threatening danger right in front of you, take 2 seconds to breathe and assess. Gather enough info to make a smart move. In my new ebook, Urban Ready, I talk extensively about how to maintain your cool when the city feels like it's closing in on you. You can find that ebook in the Urban Lady Prepper shop. Mistake number 7, information overload. I see this a lot with people who are new to prepping. They try to track every single person on the street, memorize every license plate, and scan every window. You aren't a high level intelligence operative. You're just a person trying to get home with your groceries. The mistake is loading your short term memory with too much useless information. This leads to mental fatigue, and when you're tired, your awareness drops to zero. The fix is to focus on the exit and the oddity. You don't need to know everyone's shoe size. You just need to know two things in any room or space. The first is, where are my exits? Plural. Next is who or what doesn't fit the baseline. By narrowing your focus to just the most critical indicators, you keep your mental energy high for when you actually need it. So, in conclusion, situational awareness isn't a set it and forget it skill. It's a muscle. Some days you'll be on top of it, and other days you'll realize you just walked 3 blocks while thinking about your grocery list. Don't beat yourself up about it. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday. By avoiding these 7 mistakes, ditching the phone, trusting your gut, breaking your routines, avoiding tunnel vision, questioning your biases, slowing down your judgment, and simplifying your focus, you are already ahead of 99% of the people around you. I'm so excited for you to see what's coming next. My new ebook, Urban Ready, The Essential Guide to Safety, Security, and Self-Reliance for Solo Women and Single Moms, is officially available. It's packed with even more practical, non-judgmental advice for living your best, most prepared life. You can grab your copy at urbanladyprepper.com/shop. I'll include the link in the description. And if you want to read articles and get more real talk, make sure you head over to my new Substack. It's where I'll be reposting the blogs and sharing a more personal side of me. Thanks for listening. Until next time, this is the Urban Lady Prepper signing off. I'm sure I've given you some things to think about as you go through the upcoming week. If this episode has resonated with you, please like, follow, subscribe, and leave a review. To help support my work, please pop me a super thanks on YouTube or donate using the methods in the description. Visit my website at urbanladyprepper.com for playable blogs and additional information. I appreciate your time with me. Stay safe, stay sharp, and be ready.